Another world champion to start the show. He's the British world champion, in my opinion. And I mean, he's the British world champion. He's the top one. 2 stunning fights, a win and a loss. A new year that is packed with potential and promise. Last week's show ended with his fights dominating a great year. World champion and dad, Carl Froch. Good evening, Carl.
Just for that introduction, Steve. Good evening.
Yeah, how are you, my friend? Carl, you know, this is a quick one, don't you? So you don't put your feet up because you're not going to be on for very long, and I mean that nicely.
No problem.
I need you to tell me, you're looking at 2011, what do you want? What's going to happen for you, or what do you know is going to happen?
I think the obvious one for me would be to win the Super 6 World Boxing Classic, the tournament that I've been heavily involved with now for my last 3 fights. I'm in the semi-finals against Glencoff Johnson. That's a fight I know I can win, provided I turn up in the same shape and probably apply the same tactics I used when I beat Arthur Abraham.
Yeah.
I think that'll be good enough to do a good job against Glenn Johnson. And then obviously the final, whether it be against Arthur Abraham or Andre Ward. I mean, people will be picking Ward for that one, but you still can't underestimate Abraham because he's talking about having a warm-up fight in February, and Ward's not a big puncher, so Abraham may just have his own way against him and land with a couple of big shots. But for me, it's to win the Super 6 World Boxing Classic and finish the year. And finish
the year at super middle, Carl, or that light heavy move that you've talked about once or twice in the past.
Well, I think after the tournament, then potentially light heavyweight would be the weight for me. I mean, I'm 33 now. I'm no spring chicken. I'm not over the hill yet. I mean, but Bernard Hopkins proved you don't get over the hill till you hit 46 after his performance the other day. But light heavyweight is definitely something I'd look towards doing. And who knows? There's maybe a rematch there with Jean Pascal at light heavyweight for the WBC title if you can hang on to it.
Yeah, there's plenty of good fights out there. What about if there was one fight in 2011 that you'd like to see as a fan? What would it be?
Probably Joe Calzaghe, Carl Froch as a fan, but that's not going to happen.
No.
Well, you never know, actually. Never say never. As a fan, I'd like to see David and Klitschko. I'd like to see him against Vitali, and I think he can do a job against him. And a lot of people don't seem to think he's big enough or strong enough, or he's not got enough reach against Vitali Klitschko. And certainly a difficult fight. It's a tough one. It's certainly be David's toughest to date at heavyweight, but it's one I think he can win. And
so do I.
Wouldn't that be fantastic for British boxing?
Great for all of us, because we all get covered in the same glory. If he wins a fight like that, Carl, which would be enormous, front and back page, we all come out of it smelling of roses, as far as I'm concerned.
Exactly.
Listen, Carl, enjoy your new year with your new son. First new year with a boy. That'd be nice for you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, baby Rocco is 6 months old now, so he's laughing and crying and shouting loud at night. So keeping me up.
Oh, brilliant. Listen, Carl, enjoy your time over the new year. Regards to yourself and Rachel and the baby. And we'll speak to you in the new year. Carl Froch, the WBC Super Middleweight Champion of the World and semi-finalist in Showtime Super 6 tournament. Now,